Hey everybody, we are starting off. You know, Tuesday is the beginning of the week in Destiny, so we're going to come on in and pick up our bounties on behalf of Arkansas Children's Hospital, and we're doing this for Extra Life through extralife.org. That was Cosmodrome Reconnaissance, so we're headed to Earth. Got to get 10,000 XP without dying. I'll show you a funny trick with that one. 30 kills with arc abilities. Great, because I love my Stormcaller. 30 kills without dying. I bet you I can do that one while I'm working on my arc abilities. 10 Hive Majors. Those guys are on Earth as well. And 50 Taken. I bet you I can hit all of that on Earth today. But before we go run that direction, we're going to go ahead and head to the second place that you pick up your bounties. So there's two different types of bounties. You've got daily bounties, which happen on Earth, or you can pick them up in Venus, not in Venus, in the Reef, any day. And I should have just gone to the Reef to begin with, but you guys know how I like to travel and what I do when I travel. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and make our jump to the Reef so that I can speak with Petra. Petra is going to have 3 weekly bounties. Now that's the only way to build up your Queen's Wrath experience. So you got to make sure you pick those up and you run those for Petra. But while we're getting ready to travel, I'm going to take just a moment and speak about Arkansas Children's Hospital and extralife.org. Extralife.org is a fundraising gaming marathon organization. So the idea is that I game my little heart out, and I tell all of you guys that I'm gaming my little heart out, and the whole time that I'm doing it for a specific hospital. In my case, Arkansas Children's Hospital. You go to extralife.org and search for me, Ross Sims, and you see my page, the Lake Village Gamers. Well, the Lake Village Gamers also have a Facebook page. That's facebook.com/LakeVillageGamers. You go there, you can share the post that I'm making on there, just talking about Arkansas Children's Hospital and extralife.org. And I do a video every single night where we run all the bounties. Tonight I want to go ahead and thank Michael Pettit, Pat Douglas, and Philip Slaughter for their generous donations.
Good luck on your hunt.
And we're running over here to talk to Petra. Petra is this wonderfully beautiful one-eyed lady.
You've helped us so much.
My wife said that she was beautiful, so I can say that.
We're still picking up
Take
pieces.
the wanted. So we've got to kill on Mars.
I'll see that you get rewarded.
And I got to kill 100 Taken. Since I've already got that other mission that says I've got to kill 50 Taken, I'm cool. We can do that. So now,
thank you again.
We're going to leave here, and I've already told you where we're going. We're going to the Cosmodrome. So we're going to jump in and we're going to run the Cosmodrome. And we are going to focus on those 6 bounties that I picked up. We're not going to focus on the other 3 bounties. Those will happen throughout the course of the week. Because no doubt I'm going to get some other bounties that are going to help me clear those up. So, Old Russia Earth. Ooh, I so want to find someone to help me do Fallen Saber. But I got to tell you, it's a 3-man team. It says that it's 1 to 3. To beat Fallen Saber in less than 20 minutes requires a 3-man team who are ready to roll. So now we're going down to patrol the Cosmodrome. We're still traveling here, so I'm going to go ahead one more time. And I know I've already gave my spiel. Check me out on twitch.tv/SwamiGod. The Facebook page, facebook.com/LakeVillageGamers. Share. I am asking for donations. We're trying to raise money for this hospital, but if you can't give money, please be willing to share my videos, share my posts, get the word out there, because the more we get the word out there, hopefully the more money we'll raise. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour marathon on November 7th, and the plan there is to make sure that I play the entire day, from midnight to midnight, all day on the 7th. We're going to play, and every hour on the hour, if you have donated any amount of money, I'm going to thank you. And if you donated at least $10, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout-out. Whatever shout-out you want me to say, I will be saying it. So, I have to go ahead and start tracking some of these missions. Let's make sure I've got these up and done. We're not going to worry about Patrol the Cosmodrome tracking, simply because there's no point in it. Alright, so this one right here, that arc ability kill, That's the biggest one I'm really focused on. Because 30 of those without dying, or 30 arc ability kills, plus 30 kills without dying, as in case you didn't know, that was 3 right there. Go ahead and break it down here and show you where my high bosses are. One of them bad boys. That'd be 1 arc ability kill. 2 arc ability kills. 3 arc ability. Nope, he didn't die. He didn't die. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? That's not arc ability kill though. That's just a regular old fashioned pop to the noggin. So we come right back upstairs. And we're gonna make our little run around this way while we're charging up our other arc ability kills. And this is kind of, if you've watched my other videos, I really tout how the Stormcaller has the ability to instantly charge their alternate forms of attack. As long as you can continue to hit grenade kills and melees, man, you can go all day long. Where'd that fella go? Alright, watch. I missed with that one, but that's okay. Because I hit with that one, and if you noticed, it instantly charged that melee attack. That instantly charged that grenade attack. So that grenade, the grenade attack's still charging, but we're not too worried about it. Boom! That instantly charged that melee attack. Grenade attack is instantly charged. And so on and so forth. Every once in a while you'll come across an enemy that might have just a couple extra hit points than what you're expecting. Normally these... Oh, not this fella. He went down. The Vandals have a few extra hit points. The grenades will usually take them out, but the... or like this Reaver Drake here, he's got more hit points. So I just pop him a couple times to make sure he's weak enough. And just keep on moving. Never stop. Reload, keep running, check. Look at that. 26 kills without dying and 14 arc ability kills. And see, I hit that Vandal. I told you he wasn't going to die that easy. But we got something else for him. Alright, there's my kills without dying. Now I'm holding on to cash that in. Of course, I always hold on to cash them in, but this is going to be a little bit different. The reason I'm holding on to this one is because I've got that one mission that says that I've got to have 10,000 experience worth of kills. Cosmodrome Recon done. That's 2 down, 4 to go. At this moment, I will go ahead and jump and track the 2 missions that I did not track. Well, let's see. We'll go ahead and track this one. Oh, it says I can only track 4 at a time. What do I have? Oh, I've got 4 tracked. Let's not worry about it then. Goodbye, Vandal. Goodbye, Shank. Got me a little Ingram there. Now these Taken fellas, they oh. Now I see that red light, which means that my my little buddies are back and ready to be handled again. But we're gonna go ahead and handle this the right way and pick up the spin metal first, because man, I loves me some spin metal. Alright, this fella is going to be the hardest one to take down. But boom, I hit him. And I hit him. Come on around here. And I'm just going to work him down just a little bit. Even though that grenade ought to take care of his business, I want to make sure it does. Because I'm pairing some of these missions up, trying to go ahead and clear them as quickly as possible. If I take a look again, as you can see, I'm now at 60, and I'm 2% into that 10,000, but you'll see that 10,000 goes pretty quick here shortly. Alright, so the biggest thing is do not kill. Alright, you have noticed that I have not done any of these Taken, obviously. On Earth, it's hard for me to say where the quickest place to do Taken is at. I'll tell you personally, I think that the quickest place to do Taken is probably Mars. Just to me, it seems to me like they just appear a little bit quicker than everywhere else. Now, then the other obvious place that it's quickest to do is going to be if you just run straight to the Dreadnought. Help you out there. Boom! Got 2 for the price. Go ahead and pop your shield, buddy. There you go. Let me show you what I got here. I don't care about no shield. Bye-bye. Keep on running here. We're going to make our way back upstairs. How close am I to that? Look at that. 28 of 30. Boom! Art kills done. Alright. So now, just to have fun with this last little group, hopefully they've respawned. I think they have, based on what my radar up there is saying. If they've respawned, I'm going to break out my good little buddy. And they have. Hey, buddy. Boom! Sword. I love the sword. Man, it's easily. The sword changed the entire game when it came out. Alright, so now we'll look and we'll see that I have done all of the main ones that I told you that I was going to do in no time whatsoever. Now then, we got to worry about these Taken. So Taken come into 3 areas on Earth. They come into the Divide, they come into the Rocket Yard, and they come into the Skywatch. We are going to head to the Divide. The thought process is they happen about, I don't want to give you an exact time, but I think they happen between every 10 to 15 minutes. So the idea would be is that if you time it right, I'll be able to bust in right at the end of a Taken attack and maybe be able to knock off 5 or 6 guys and then come in during the beginning of a second Taken attack. And if I cannot focus on the big guy, but focus on the little guys, I should be able to bust through 50 people pretty quick. Let's see how lucky I am. Not very lucky at all. So, since I don't see any of these fellas here, we're going to go on around the other way. And we're going to step on over in this direction. And from what I'm told, if you go in slowly, the chances of you meeting up with a better team, and I hit that loading screen, which means it's not going to work this time for me. Matter of fact, the second that I saw that loading screen, I should have realized. You saw what it did? You saw the enemies just start popping in? What that loading screen means is that it's trying to load me into an empty area because I wasn't going in at a speed for the matchmaking to be able to operate properly. I don't know for 100% that that is true, but it did just stick me into an empty arena. There is nobody here. So, what we'll do is, since these 2 areas are my big areas, I'm going to jump off here, and instead of driving through, what we're going to do is we're just going to take our time and just walk through. I'm not even sprinting. I'm just slowly walking. And the idea is it's supposed to try to match me up in an area with more people, and hopefully an event will be occurring. That's the idea. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if it's going to work. Fingers crossed. Let's see. I'm not seeing any people. So, while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and run into this little room here. Sometimes there's a chest in here, sometimes there's not. But I'll go ahead and track a couple of other quests. Actually, what I'll do is, you see this one right here that says earn 10 grand experience without dying? I'm going to pop that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one. Those are all done. So now, I'll track these, and we'll worry about Taken. So you also noticed that, if you've been watching, I'm now gaining experience for both the Vanguard
This is the future war
and the new
code.
embassy.
Requesting help
Embassy?
from anyone in this area.
It may not be the embassy. I know it's not the Empire. It's the new... Hold up. I don't want to lie to you. Give me just a second. Turn around. Get in the corner. We are earning experience for the new monarchy. Alright, I decided to join the New Monarchy because the New Monarchy offered a really sweet auto rifle. And there's only two primaries that I generally roll with, and those two primaries are the hand cannon and the auto rifle. Now, I did something stupid when I joined them. In order to get rank with them quickly, I just cashed in a lot of gear, which is a bad idea. The reason it's a bad idea is because by cashing that gear in, now I'm having to really grind up to work up some experience to be able to do what I want to do. So I'm having to just get gear, and if you know anything about the higher levels of Destiny, after you hit 40, the idea is that you're looking at your light level. So the light level that I'm aiming at, and everybody's aiming at, is 300
All
plus.
Guardians in the area. We have an opportunity
My
to strike a
regular light
high-ranking
level
target.
is
Encoded dispatch to follow.
in the 290s with the gear I have equipped, but what I've got equipped right now is like 270s, because the only way to get legendary marks is you can do the daily heroic mission, which is awesome. You get 15 heroic marks for completing that. You can do the weekly heroic mission, which will be a weekly heroic strike chest. And then after the weekly heroic strike, you can do the nightfall. And I've not accomplished a nightfall since... Oh, Taken are showing up. So, since we know Taken are showing up, I'm going to hold off on going and completing that little side mission. It's just something that you're trying to do while you're waiting on your Taken. And... 1. Oh. 2. Keep on looking. Nope, those are not any Taken that I want. There's some fellas over there. And so the Taken are just going to come and go as they will. Oh, there's a couple, 3. And I just really want the Taken more than the lieutenants or the captains or any of those people. Now, don't get me wrong, I will take down those others. What are we looking for? Oh, there's one. And there's Taken Lieutenant. And the reason you want to take out the lieutenants is because if you don't, they will subside rather quickly. You won't even get to the point where the boss shows up. And so, I'm going to come in here, and there's one of the Taken Lieutenants. And you just want to get them in such a speed, at such a rate, if you can help it, that they continue to make more Taken appear. Ooh. So, and I saw that blue armor, blue whatever it is. It's an Ingram. Like I said, my goal is not to kill. See, I've just taken 15 down. I've got 100 to go. And you'll also notice that I have not had a single friend show up yet. I say friend, I use that term loosely. I don't necessarily mean a friend being an actual friend, more so a person who's going to be able to help when this boss shows up. Because he's going to show up here in just a minute. And the thing is, there he is, and he's going to whoop my tail. And I know that because he's a freaking beast. Alright. And with nobody else here to help, I've got to play the distance game. But the thing is, he's got buddies. And I don't have any buddies. So that means moving, sniping, dying, unfortunately. Oh, I fell. No. And I've never handled Darnu on my own. And the other thing is, oh, there he went. I don't really care about Darnu, so I shouldn't even be focusing on him. I should be focusing on Darnu's buddies. Because they count toward my rate. I mean, Darnu does too, but those 7 friends of his...
We've got trouble brewing.
Yeah, we do. My goodness. Tell you what, if I'm gonna die, let's make it interesting. Take out a couple of people, you know? And that's okay. I don't mind dying. Dying's okay. I already got my mission that I was going after. So... you and that darn shield. There it goes again. Man alive. Oh, out of ammo with that. Down again. And that's okay. I don't mind. Like I said, my goal is not to necessarily beat him. It's more to beat his friends. See, they're subsiding, and I got 30 done. And that's alright. That's all. That'll be plenty. If it had been 50 without dying, I would have probably been a lot less happy about it. So now we're going to run back the other way. Oh, I do have this little side mission. Let me go ahead and complete it real quick. And that would have gone so much better if I'd popped into a world that had people in it and, you know, all sorts of other things. But, do what you got to do. Sometimes you're not going to make it through. The other way to do that, taken stuff, is to just go ahead and jump into a mission. You could jump to a mission that's got taken, and when you roll through the mission, you'll probably kill 50 of them. No problem, because that is one thing that they do quite well, is send you lots of taken enemies when it's time to fight taken. Switch over here. Alright, that went down quick. Got my new Monarchy some points. Got me about 500 glimmer. I do believe I had a blue Ingram laying on the ground somewhere over there, right? I think we need to go check and see if it's still there, and if it is, pick it up. There it is. Boom, what are we looking at? Alright, I can deal with that. Oh. Since I didn't run the other way, maybe I'll be lucky enough to find another set of taken people coming. If not, we'll be looking at another 10 minutes or so, but either way it goes, that's alright. Go ahead and hit up this Red Bull here before I jump into the next area. No taken here. which is okay. I don't want to do a scan session though. Let's get out of this area. Start running over to the next area, and this is all you do. You just go back and forth between these two areas. If that's your only focus is running the bounties, and you want to get them done as quickly as possible, on most days you can get rid of those bounties in half an hour. Some days it will take an hour. And then a lot of that, if you're waiting on that hour, is just simply waiting. While I'm waiting though, I'm going to go ahead and handle some enemies, simply so I can get some more ammo. And I'm doing that just by using the same methodology that I keep talking about. Grenade punch, just because it works and it doesn't use any ammo. Or it uses limited ammo. And you see the green ammo dropping? I love that. I'm going to switch over to the green weapon and reload. I'm still not changing my strategy at all. And you'll actually see me do a lot of melee kills, even if I'm not charged. Just because the whole point is to use no ammo. That single melee would still kill a lot of enemies. Alright, so lay down. Melee up. Alrighty, so we're still awaiting. I gotta get to 20 more kills around about. Might be only 15. I'll take a look again. 15 more. Come on, friends. There we go. I missed. That's sad. Oh, it still killed something though. That's awesome. Missed the grenade, still get a kill. Not getting any heavy ammo though. It's a shame. But here's my taken, buddies. And I'm going to treat these taken just like I treated the other ones. Well, to the extent that I can. Because I'm not getting any drops. Oh man. Got some heavy. And man, that was a pretty good stack of it too. My goodness. You will be able to see me handle some taking with the sword now. 6 more. I believe he was ready for me. One more. Come in, buddy. You're the lucky one. Boom. And he is my friend. Oryx's hide has been whooped. Horde. Oryx's horde. Alright. I do have another one, though, that does go to 100. So I'm going to hold on for these guys. Although it's really unnecessary. Because I do have another mission that has me defeating some named fellas on Mars and Venus, so I will have to make the trip. Oh. Oh, and it subsides. I didn't kill some lieutenant. That's alright. Because we're done. We've got them all done today, except for the kill blighted descendants consumed on Mars. And I'll get some more fellas on Mars later. But that's it. We're going to head to the tower. I'm going to turn my missions in. The one mission that I still have. At the tower, before we launch, after we launch. Alrighty, let's go to this quest, turn that bad boy in, come back over, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty good run with drops. I got 6 drops. I'm just trying to work up those armor parts, man. Which is a heck of a challenge. Because I should not have destroyed all of my armor parts. I was being silly. But that's okay. So we're dropping down. Here's where I'm going to make my last plea for the day. Go ahead and go to extralife.org and do a search for me, Ross Sims, ROSSSIMS. When you do that, you'll find me, you'll find the Lake Village Gamers. If you would be so kind, share us, like us, donate. We would appreciate it if you give us some shares and likes over there too. See, I'm not even intending on using some of these weapons, but I need to feed my other weapons. He needs to eat, he's hungry. Hawkmoon, he's hungry, look at him. He's starving, and I don't have enough exotic parts to give him. We'll get it. 284. See, this is my big one. That's the one I actually intend on wearing. Is it? It's 293, but I think Ulantan's burial ring is the one I'm going to end up using. Because even though I like this one, because of the defense number, I like Vanguard gains. I don't really care too much for Crucible Rep. 292 there. See someone who needs to eat. What's it take? I don't want to spend my exotic shards though. Alrighty. Well, fellas, that's it for the night. I'm gonna call this one a done deal, and we will see you again tomorrow. Have a good one.